Hey everyone, welcome to the video. I like parlays, and the NFL first week is a bit of a crapshoot. Now, I've been tuning into some sports prediction channels, sports channels giving their best take on all the teams, new players, new coaches, new schemes, how everyone looks as we shape up for the opening game on Thursday and then get rolling on Sunday. Which young quarterbacks are poised to have a breakout season, take that next step? Which teams have improved their defense? The elite teams that went deep into the playoffs, and the teams that had a stellar regular season but then crashed and burned in the first round of the playoffs last year. Hello, NFC North. Now, there are many great analysts out there. I like watching them. They have great knowledge and love for the game. They have more time to analyze the stats in great depth. I have my favorite shows. I appreciate what they do, and I learn a lot. But I use my knowledge, my experience, my intuition, and so I take some things from people I listen to, but then I fall back on what works for me. But the thing is, no matter how knowledgeable you are, at the end of the day, sports is unpredictable. One team is stacked, they look great on paper, and then they lose at home to the hungrier road dog, the team that came in with nothing to lose and a ton of motivation. It happens in every sport. The best teams are going to lose a few. The worst teams are going to go nuts, stay in a few games, and pull off some crazy long shot wins. That's how it works. The thing is, we know which team should win, but as we look at the matchups and make our predictions, it's tough to see where the upsets are going to be. And there are going to be some. There always are. Look at college football over the past few days. Look at the baseball scores every day. So since my feeling is that the first week is kind of a crapshoot, we need to see which teams come out of the gate at full steam, which teams come out flat and slow and fall behind. We won't really have a good sense of how the teams start to stack up until a few weeks into the season. Now, why I like parlays. Sure, I could bet single teams and I'd probably win more often, and that's good for boosting your confidence. I do like to mix in single game bets and small parlays like 3, 4, 5 games or so. But in the NFL season, I like putting together some big parlays. 9 games, 10 games, 12 or 13 games. As you know, with a small amount wagered, $1, a couple bucks, $5, $10, the payouts can be pretty sweet. So on some weeks I use the strategy of a bunch of different parlays. I don't have to risk that much. I don't know, 50, 60, 70 bucks, whatever. It's not going to break the bank. And I might have, 30 or 40 big parlays set up and ready to go. I only need one to hit, and I'm in the green. Now with this strategy, you have to accept and be ready for none of them to hit. That's going to happen, and that's how gambling goes. It's going to happen quite a lot, actually. But I like the excitement, the buzz, that one or more of these might cash. And like I said, if not, I'm only out a few bucks. It's no big deal. I'm still eating, still paying the bills, still saving cash, so no worries. Now, like I said, I may mix in some single team bets, maybe a few small parlays. But for the first week, I'm going all in on some big parlays. It's the first week. I'm excited for the season. Why not go all in, go balls to the wall? I know some handicappers out there don't like parlays, and that's fine. Everyone does what works for them. For me, with a single team bet, I feel to make any money, you have to wager a lot, maybe a couple $100. And if your team loses, your bankroll takes a big hit. Now, I'm not rich, and for the most part, I'm not going to risk huge sums of money. Not that I haven't or that I wouldn't. It's just overall, I feel it's easy to get burned in that situation. The other thing is, I don't really get excited by winning 50, $100. I mean, it's cool. I'll take it. I'll take whatever I win, absolutely. But I'm really in this for the bigger wins, 1,000, 2,000 and up. Some of my biggest parlays this week have a payout of about 7 or 8 grand. But about 1,000 is the minimum I'm usually shooting for. Well, actually, even 500 or so is a nice chunk to win. Anything really from about 300 and up is usually what I target. But I would say 500 to 1,000 and then up. That's the range I really shoot for. So as you can see, I'm getting my parlays ready. using a notebook this year, even logging everything, tracking most everything. That's my approach to week one. How about for you? If anyone is listening and they care to chime in, I'd love to hear what strategies you are using for week one. Do you like parlays or not? All right, so if you made it this far, good luck. Thanks for watching. And I hope you keep tuning in. Let's help each other. Let's get this money together. Let's start planning our few months off in Thailand. Let's get the hell out of the Matrix. All right, see you in the next one.